You take a seed, you plant it, you grow it, you dry it, you roll it, you smoke it, and it goes down smooth. Hey!
Spanning the continent to bring you the truth about cannabis and marijuana law reform.
I smoke pot and I like it a lot.
The Russ Belville Show, the voice of the marijuana nation. Now, here's your host, Radical Russ Belville.
Good day, tokers and tokettes and non-toking lovers of liberty. It is Wednesday, June 24th, 2015, and it's got to be 420 somewhere in the world. Thanks for making it to our live broadcast here of the Russ Belville Show podcast, and thanks to all of you listening on the podcast. I met a few of you while I was out in San Francisco. Met a real nice guy, talked about how he listens to the show every day on his commute. And having experienced some of that Bay Area traffic, it's a good thing the show's 2 hours, huh? Good stuff there. On today's show, we have got a great guest joining us. It's Doug Fine, the author of Hempbound and Too High to Fail, for our semi-regular segment that we like to call Hemp Day, Hump Day. We'll get all the updates across the United States at the national and the state level on the cultivation and the industry of hemp in America. From one of the leading experts, Doug's been traveling all across the country, New Mexico, Oregon, Kentucky, Colorado. He's got the information for us. We'll talk to him at 5:30. Also coming up on the show today, we have got some highlights from the hearings that took place today on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., where the senators were taking testimony on CBD. The whole idea here being, how can the federal government facilitate the access to and research of cannabidiol to help these seriously sick children who are suffering Dravet syndrome and other forms of intractable epilepsy? Testifying today in testimony included people from the DEA, from the National Institutes of Drug Abuse, from the Food and Drug Administration, and a doctor, an emergency room doctor whose own daughter suffers from epilepsy. And of course, what hearing on marijuana on Capitol Hill would be complete without our good non-smoking friend, Kevin Sabet. That's right. Kevin Sabet from Project Sam was testifying on Capitol Hill and got to a rather testy exchange with Senator Booker from New Jersey. We're going to play highlights from that hearing in our next hour. So stay tuned to Hour 2 in Toker Talk Radio. We'll bring you some of the highlights, including Senator Kirsten Gillibrand making an impassioned plea for more access to medical marijuana, not just CBD, but all sorts of medical marijuana for the patients out there. Also coming up on the show today, we will shoehorn in an interview that we had with a great pioneer in the medical marijuana movement. That's Lynette Shaw. She was the founder of the Marin Alliance for Medical Marijuana, the first person in America to be legally licensed by a locality to dispense medical marijuana. And she'll give us an update. We met her at the Cannabis Cup in San Francisco. She's got an update on what's happening in her life and what's going on now with medical marijuana in California. So stick around for that. We've got plenty of other highlights from the Cannabis Cup that we're going to be playing today and tomorrow. I will let you know that we won't have a live show on Friday. Sorry for those of you who have to make the commute, but we're taking the day off Friday in honor of Larry Kirk, otherwise known as LK, who was a longtime freedom fighter here in the Oregon marijuana legalization movement, a good friend of mine who helped me in ways I can't even tell you about. And he passed away last week. His funeral services will be on Friday morning, and then there'll be a celebration of his life and legacy Friday evening. We're taking the day off at 420 Radio. Russ Belville Show and the Herb Thrasher Show will be in replays this Friday. See if we can find our shows with Larry Kirk on them and make it an appropriate replay. We're back with the 420 Radio News right after these messages.
You're tuned into the Russ Belville Show, the voice of the marijuana nation.
420 Radio, fighting prohibition since 2012.
420 Radio is brought to you by Sacred Serum, who is focused on creating elegant and sophisticated cannabis solutions through its line of dispensers and vaporizers that come preloaded with the world's finest cannabis concentrate. Sacred Serum's concentrate is made on pharmaceutical-grade supercritical CO2 extraction machines that use absolutely no butane or other toxic chemicals. The Vesica, the company's innovative new way to dab and frost, is now available in dispensaries across California. Sacred Serum, elegance and sophistication concentrated.
I like funky music, baby. I like funky music, yeah.
Hey, this is Big Daddy, and I want you to check out my show, The Funky Roller Ring, right here on 420 Radio, because we love us some funky music.
I like it like that.
Funky music, yeah.
Hey, this is Willie Nelson for Normal. And I smoke pot and I like it a lot. I learned a long time ago that marijuana is a lot safer than alcohol. There's nothing wrong with the responsible use of marijuana by adults. It's time we stopped arresting and started respecting those who smoke marijuana responsibly. To learn what you can do to help, contact Normal at norml.org or call toll-free 888-67-NORMAL.
It's time for the 420 Radio News, covering the latest headlines in consumer cannabis, medical marijuana, and industrial hemp. Transcripts of 420 Radio News are available daily on our website at 420radio.org. Now, here's Russ Belville with your marijuana headlines in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. This is your 420 Radio News for Wednesday, June 24th, 2015. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders said he plans to make marijuana an issue in the 2016 presidential campaign, and he is looking to Colorado for guidance. In an interview with the Denver Post, the Democratic candidate said he supports the legalization of medical marijuana and his home state's effort to decriminalize the possession of small amounts of marijuana. On Saturday, as he traveled to a campaign rally at the University of Denver, Sanders said he wanted to learn more about Colorado's legalization of recreational pot before he talks about what he wants to see happen at the national level. A key legislative committee on Tuesday approved a bill that would establish a sales tax on recreational marijuana sales in Oregon, but that could also give bargain shoppers some tax-free pot buying opportunities in the coming months. The legislation calls for a sales tax of up to 20% once state-licensed recreational marijuana retailers open shop sometime in the latter half of 2016. In the meantime, House Bill 2041 calls for the legislature to have a stiffer tax of 25% if lawmakers decide to go ahead with a temporary program to allow medical marijuana dispensaries to sell to recreational consumers. In addition, the Measure 91 marijuana legalization initiative doesn't call for any taxes to be levied until after January 4th. If legislators amended Measure 91 to begin collecting taxes earlier than that, it would be regarded as a tax increase, requiring a 3/5 vote of both houses. Therefore, any marijuana sold to recreational consumers until January 4th will have to be sold tax-free. A bill thought to be dead in committee could be on the move at the Pennsylvania State Capitol. Senate Bill 3 to legalize medical marijuana is stalled in the House Health Committee. Chairman Matt Baker refuses to move the bill forward, saying, quote, "Marijuana needs to be approved by the FDA and more research is needed," end quote. Fellow Republican Representative Nick Micciarelli has filed a discharge resolution to try to move Senate Bill 3 out of Baker's committee. Discharge resolutions do not happen often and are not always successful, but it may give the bill a chance to move to the House floor. The discharge resolution will need the signatures of 25 House members to move Senate Bill 3 out of committee. The Denver County Fair is dropping marijuana exhibits from next month's event, a year after some people said they were unwittingly served pot-infused chocolate in the fair's pot pavilion. The organizer of the county fair insists that the fair is dropping marijuana not because of that incident, but because marijuana-related vendor sales were slow. Dana Kane says that Denver has so many marijuana-related festivals that the drug has, quote, become kind of old hat, end quote. The fair last year displayed no actual marijuana, with growers entering pictures of plants for competition. Vendors were forbidden from giving away or selling pot, but more than a dozen attendees filed suit, saying they were given weed-infused chocolates. They sued a dispensary that handed out the chocolates. The lawsuit has since been settled out of court. Lloyd's of London has stopped insuring marijuana industry firms of any kind due to conflicts between federal and state laws over their legality. In a May 29th memo addressed Dear Colleague obtained by Insurance Journal, Lloyd's Director of Performance Management, Tom Bolt, wrote to U.S. syndicates that the company has considered various requests with respect to insuring marijuana or marijuana-related businesses, either medicinal or recreational, in the United States, and has determined that it no longer will support insuring marijuana operations of any kind until the drug is formally recognized by the U.S. government as legal. Lloyd's recent retreat could be related to the reference in the memo about cash generated from the sale of marijuana, quote, invariably implicates federal anti-money laundering laws, end quote. Federal law has made it difficult for banks to work with marijuana-based businesses, and most have kept their distance as a result out of fear of being seen as participating in money laundering. State lawmakers have moved quickly on a proposal that some believe could block an effort to legalize marijuana should both issues appear on fall ballots and be approved by Ohio voters. The resolution aims to make it harder to amend the Constitution with ballot issues that provide economic benefits to few individuals or create monopolies. The resolution to ban such amendments would need approval from lawmakers and voters. It must clear the legislature with a 3/5 majority before August 5th to appear on the fall 2015 ballots. This has been your 420 Radio News for Wednesday, June 24th, 2015. I'm Russ Belville. .420 Radio, your ticket to the Boston Freedom Rally. The fingerboard extension has fretted instruments to enhance your creativity. It has new and used guitars and banjos from beginning to high class. The fingerboard extension has National Resophonic, Husson Dalton, Larrabee, Heritage and Recording King guitars, and Mike Ramsey, Wildwood, Gold Tone, and Recording King banjos. The fingerboard extension also has drum stuff, used gear, and parts. Stop by the Fingerboard Extension, downtown Corvallis, Oregon at 120 Northwest 2nd, or check out the inventory on the web at fingerboardextension.com and reverb.com.
Despite strong public support for medical cannabis, decriminalization, and legalization in Georgia, the state spends $121 million every year to arrest, prosecute, and imprison Georgians for simple possession. Each year, the state of Georgia spends less on driver services, agriculture, and forestry combined. What else can $121 million a year do in Georgia? With that much money, the state could hire and keep 3,000 more teachers, improve roads and bridges, provide tax relief for small businesses, repair aging sewage systems, or lower taxes. But right now, that's millions of dollars of your tax money wasted on failed enforcement. Tell your representative you're tired of wasteful spending and ask them to end cannabis prohibition. Join the conversation at www.peachtreenormal.org. Peachtree Normal is a proud affiliate of NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws.
Oregon has joined Washington and Colorado in legalizing marijuana. We're Portland NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws chapter in Portland, Oregon. Join us as we celebrate the launch of an exciting new era in marijuana freedom in Oregon. Our job has just begun. Powerful interests want to white out the most important portions of Oregon's legalization law. By joining Portland NORML, you add your voice to the thousands who voted for Measure 91 and want it to be implemented as written. The people have spoken. Now it is time for the legislature to obey the will of the people. Find out more about Portland NORML at portlandnormal.org. Attend our monthly membership meetings on the fourth Saturday of the month. See our website for more details. Portland NORML, ensuring responsible adult marijuana consumers are afforded the same rights, privileges, and responsibilities as beer drinkers. Hey everybody, Radical Russ here at the High Times Cannabis Cup, Northern California, where we're at the California NORML booth, and Ellen Comp is here. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Russ. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm at a Cannabis Cup.
Of course.
I love the booth here, of course. Every time I see the California NORML booth, I know it's here because I see these big... Now, are these burlap? Are these hemp burlap?
They are burlap. People think they're hemp, but actually hemp, of course, is much softer than these. But they have that kind of hempy look to them, and people love them. They're based on a real agricultural bag design. And they're a real attention getter and bring people into the booth so we can tell them about NORML.
Yeah, and of course, 2016 is approaching, and I know you guys are working as hard as you can to get cannabis legalized in this state, not just medical, but for everyone. What's the latest?
Well, we're working with the Reform CA Coalition, reformca.com. You're wearing a sticker, I see.
Yeah.
And we're wrapping up. We just had our last public meeting in Oakland this week. We've been reaching out to the community all over the state. We've been in Fresno, we've been up in Humboldt, we've been all over, gathering input from people. And we're also dogging Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom, who's been going around the state with the Blue Ribbon Commission doing the same thing. So we're going to fold all that into some language. September, I would say, end of August, September is when we're going to have the language, and we're going to be rolling it out then. So in the meantime, you know, we're building support. We've got a lot of, I think we have like 70,000 friends on Facebook on the page there. And we're, you know, building unity everywhere we can.
It's always difficult. And the other thing we have to build, of course, California, huge state, going to take a lot of money to get legalization passed. Where's everything at on the money front? Are these tech billionaires going to kick in this time?
Well, as far as I know, that remains to be seen. That's a little above my pay level. Here I am still behind a table after 22 years. But, you know, they're confident. I did get to go to a meeting of the pollsters that we've hired, and I was very impressed with the way they're doing it, the questions they're asking, the analysis that they're doing. I feel very confident that we're going to have a winnable language, and it's going to make as many people happy as possible. We're going to protect the cottage industry, and we're going to protect patients, and we're going to protect all of the rights that we possibly can.
Excellent news. All right, Ellen Comp, California NORML. Give folks all the contact info they need, the websites for legalization and for Cal NORML.
Okay, Cal NORML is CA for California, NORML, NORML.org. And the Reform CA Coalition is reformca.com, not .org. That's Russ's site.
All right. Thanks, Ellen. Have yourself a great High Times Cup, and thanks, everyone, at California NORML. We'll see you later.
Thanks a lot.
Good day, everybody. Radical Russ out here in the medication area of the High Times Northern California Cannabis Cup in the parking lot of the Great Cow Palace here in Daly City, California, and we've run into Angeline.
And Scott. It's okay.
See? Look what happened. See? Angeline and Scott. I'm not even high yet. How is this happening?
It's the secondhand contact high.
That's what it is, the contact high. And they're here with Synodopes, and I think this is a cool concept, so tell them all about it.
So Synodopes is a broad comedy about a guy named Tim who inherits a movie theater, and as a way to stay competitive, he decides to sell medicinal marijuana.
And where's this based?
Well, it's based, we shot this in LA, but we're based out of LA, but right now Synodopes is a fictional comedy.
It's fictional, all right, so it doesn't matter which state it's in, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter, but we hope one day to have a movie theater that actually...
Angeline, you're starring in this?
That's right, and executive producing. It's a really super fun comedy. I mean, if you like stoner comedies, you like weeds, you like workaholics, you're going to friggin' love our show. It's on youtube.com/totalanarchytv. Super fun. Give us a shout out. Say what's up.
And subscribe, please. Subscribe to the channel.
What is your background that got you to working in Synodopes? How did they find you? How did you find them?
Well, about 3 years ago, I came across this comedy, and it had an element of stoner in it. We decided to make it way more stoner friendly because there's really not many, shows out there about that. And we're putting it on YouTube. It's for free. We want to connect with you guys. We want you guys to like us. So it's awesome. Check it out.
What's the response been like so far?
Well, for the people who have seen it, they love it. And that's why we're at the Cannabis Cup, because this is our demo and people totally dig it. We're working with Raw Rolling Papers. They're a sponsor for season 1. We're working with Rollable and Mass Roots, and we have some really awesome brands behind it.
Who else is involved in the show? Who are some of the people on the show with you?
So we have Ben Glebe, who's a very funny comedian. He hosts a show on Game Show Network called Idiot Test.
And
he's in our show. He plays Blake, very, very funny. We have Brian Drolet, who used to be on The Hills. Ben Morrison. We've got a lot of really funny people. We've got a lot of guest cameos starring, famous stoners. and check it out. It's good stuff.
All right, let's get the address again.
YouTube.com/Total Anarchy TV, or just type in Cinedopes, CINEDOPES.
All right, Scott and Angeline from Cinedopes, thanks so much for inviting me to your booth.
I can't do reefer comedy. I'm drunk. Two different animals.
All right, folks, 20 after the hour. It means it's 4:20 in Denver, Colorado. My thanks to Ellen Komp from California Normal and Angeline and Scott from Cinedopes for those last two interviews. Those were at the Cannabis Cup this last weekend. We got a couple more of those coming up later on in the show. Stick around. Cavi Taffy from the Cannabis Cup is up next. .420 Radio, freeing your mind 24 hours a day. Get.Buzz. .Buzz is the internet platform that fuels community interest, excitement, and new experiences. .Buzz is the premier online destination for internet users seeking the latest news on a variety of topics. .Buzz appeals to groups active in blogging, communications, journalism, advertising, and marketing. .Buzz offers registrants a stronger alternative to the shrinking namespace of existing top-level domain names, such as .com, .net, and .org. Get your name now at get.buzz.
Oh man, I really dig this tune. You should really check out this groove.
Cool. Groovy.
Hey, check out more deep cuts like this on my show, Big Daddy Fink's Funky Roller Rink, every Thursday night on 420 Radio. Funky Roller Rink.
This is Radical Russ encouraging you to take a look at the Weed Blog every day. Johnny Green and the staff at the Weed Blog are on top of all the latest developments in the fight to end marijuana prohibition nationwide. You can even get the Weed Blog on your smartphone by installing the Weed Blog app for iPhone and Android. If it's about weed, it's on the Weed Blog, including my original writing. So don't delay, read the Weed Blog today. Arguing for the end of adult marijuana prohibition is easy because we have facts, science, reason, compassion, evidence, truth, and logic on our side. It is even easier when researchers catalog it all for us. Learn how to gather the facts on marijuana use, arrests, seizures, rehabs, drug tests, and more in this edition of Drug War Data Mining.
We got love for everyone here.
Spinner belt? Yeah.
But I mean, really, if you want to have the best drink,
Spinner belt. It's spinning.
Slacktivist dropped their CBD formula here.
All right, so
Oh,
Cavi
you special
Taffy
people
has
today.
caught my attention. I will. Cavi Taffy has caught my attention, and I'm hoping I might stop by for a Cavi Taffy Taffy. Is that something I can
Giving away
do?
free Sprites.
Try this Sunset Sherbet.
All right, I'll try it.
Sunset Sherbet.
Sunset Sherbet.
It's the Sunset Sherbet. We're Turpenstein. We're a concentrate company out of the East Bay.
Right on. Where do they find you? You got an online?
Yeah, we could. You can find us on Instagram at Turpenstein_710.
Of course, 710. And I see that that's the Turpenstein monster there. All right, we got the Turpenstein monster.
Aaron the Monster, and Jeff the Mad Scientist, and Raymo 510.
All right, we're about ready here to do a dab. Now, I got to tell you, I have proposed a measuring system for dabs.
All right.
Where the smallest unit is a dib. That's the tiniest dab you can get. 3 dibs make a dab, 3 dabs make a glob, 3 globs make a slab.
And what kind of guy are you?
It's a base 3 system because fuck metrics. No, that's way too much.
What kind of guy are you?
I'm more of a 2 dib guy here. I got to work.
It's Cannabis Cup, man. You have to go wild.
I ain't going that wild. Give me half of that. I don't want to waste your good stuff.
I am not even mad if you stop at my booth
That's
and just
good,
take
that's
something for free. That's what I'm here for. All you got to do is click follow on all of our Instagram.
Here we go. He's taking the dab. 420radio.org. Here we go.
It's a celebration, y'all.
There we go.
We're also cleaning our rigs after
Thanks,
everyone
Dad.
hits it, so you don't have anything to worry about.
We're dabbing at the Cannabis Cup. Woohoo! 420 Radio, your ticket to Seattle Hemp Fest. Growing plants indoors can be a rewarding hobby, but electricity bills can go through the roof. Then you have to cool down all those big hot lights. It can drive a grower insane. With Lush LED lighting, you can solve many of these issues and double your rewards. Matt and his scientists have developed the perfect light for flowering plants with far less cost and heat. And the results? Very effective. Check out lushledlighting.com right now and tell them Radical Russ sent you. Tokers, there's no good reason to get your dog stoned. While it might not harm them physically, imagine being a dog who already begs for treats all day, and then imagine that dog having the munchies. Not cool. Hey everybody, it's Radical Russ here from 420 Radio, inviting you to be like me and get your ink done at Lucky Horseshoe Tattoo, Fort Worth's most female-friendly, clean, sterile, awesome tattoo shop. Thomas and his crew are true artists who can design you a custom piece or use a design you bring in. Lucky Horseshoe Tattoo also offers all styles of tattooing as well as piercings and all-around fun. In the DFW area, stop by Lucky Horseshoe Tattoo and tell them Radical Russ sent you. Trust me, it'll feel awesome. Marijuana legalization also ushers in the return of the American hemp industry. Get the latest news from the author of Hempbound and Too High to Fail, Doug Fine, in our Hemp Day Hump Day update. Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday here at Roller J Studios, and that means it's time for our Hemp Day Hump Day update when we take a look at the latest in industrial hemp throughout this great country. And we're dialing out right now to Doug Fine. He is the best-selling author of Hempbound and Too High to Fail, both New York Times bestsellers. He's currently taking care of his goats at the goat farm in New Mexico, and we're trying to reach him by cell phone right at the moment. Hello, Doug. Do we got you?
Hopefully, either in a hemp field or...
Nope, we don't got Doug. So, all right, we will move on and see if we got more clips from the Cannabis Cup for you. Enjoy. .420 Radio, your ticket to the High Times Cannabis Cups. Adam Hand of Handmade Apparel produces quality custom designs for t-shirts, hats, and other apparel. Handmade Apparel is the official design shop for 420 Radio, among many clients who rely on Adam Hand for everything from short-run custom projects to full-run clothing lines. Visit handmadeapparel.biz to browse the selection of handmade gear or to get a personal quote for your own designs. Handmade Apparel, a proud supporter of 420radio.org.
What's up, everyone? Herb Thrasher here at the NorCal Medical Cannabis Cup, standing out here in line, ready for high noon. What's your name, brother?
My name's Sam. It's going good. Sam from Going Nowhere Fast podcast, Procrastination Nation, and YouTube channel. Out here for Chameleon Glass, going to be giving away a $420 dab rig to everybody that subscribes. So,
outstanding. $420, dude. Where'd you come up with that number?
I don't know, it just kind of I don't know, something special about it. I was like, what the hell?
It just feels like a 420 kind of weekend, doesn't it?
Right? Doesn't it? It feels good. It felt good, so I said, fuck it, let's do it. We'll custom it up, and we'll get it to design. It's going to be a monsoon brand, which I don't know if you've heard about it. It's the bong you take along. So it's basically going to be either like a spill-proof nectar collector or something like that, something that you can take with you, fill it with water.
Right
They're
on.
beautiful. They're beautiful. Check them out, ChameleonGlass.com, and you can follow them on Twitter at ChameleonUSA, I believe.
All right, brother. Well, you have yourself a great High Times Cup, and we'll see you around. Whoa. Take care, dude. All right, we got Madeline Martinez here. Just checked in. Did you get checked in? Did you find vendor help?
Yeah, I did. I found Rick Cusick, and he always takes care of me, baby.
Awesome. All right, standing here with Madeline Martinez. Real quick before you get going, what are you most excited about this weekend?
I'm most excited about actually a panel that I'm moderating, Normal Women's Alliance. It is the future of legalization in California. So I'm really thrilled about that. Shelly's here with me from my personal assistant and dear friend. and I'm really excited the world famous Cannabis Cafe is going to be opening again.
That is outstanding. Well, we'll definitely have to find you later and find out more about that and talk to you. But shout out Madeline Martinez, Shelly. Take care of her. You guys have fun. Take care, guys. All right, standing here at the NorCal Medical Cannabis Cup, standing in line. These dudes right here are ready to get in. You guys look like you've been here for a while, man. What makes you so excited to be here today? Besides weed.
Just trying to win that free car.
Yeah, the free car.
Free bands.
Hell yeah.
Free bands. What about free weed?
Oh, always.
Oh, looking forward to it. Yeah, man.
You guys 420 or 710ers?
Both.
Right on, right on. All right, man. Well, you guys have a great cup, and we'll see you guys on the inside.
Sleep today.
You gonna put somebody to sleep?
Put somebody to sleep.
You got the shit, huh?
Night.
All right, man. Well, then that means you need to come by 420 Radio and find old Herb Thrasher.
Video.
All right, come by. Come find me, dude. All right, Herb Thrasher standing here in line. What are you most excited about the High Times Cup this weekend?
Just getting hella high, man.
Hella high? Yeah. Are you here as a vendor, or are you here just kind of hanging out? Is this your first?
Yeah, it's my first, actually. And we're just here hanging out, man.
Just supporting the cause?
Supporting the cause.
Did you drive, or just here from this area, or did you kind of come?
No, we came here from this area. We're actually from Austin, man. But we just moved out here. We're just seeing what's up with the scene, you know?
Dude, you guys have a great cup, man. Look forward to seeing you in there. Thanks for supporting the community. All right, man. Herb Thrasher walking through the line. What are you most excited about here at the Medical High Times Cannabis Cup this weekend?
Just the fact that I get to go in. I came from way up north, and I've never been to anything like this.
Where'd you come from?
Shasta County.
Right on. Beautiful country up there. Came from Oregon, had to drive through that whole area. Just amazing stuff, and so great. Are you just here kind of hanging out, supporting the cause, or are you a vendor?
Me and my old man grow. We are farmers. We grow completely organic, and I wanted to come and see what the whole High Times thing was all about.
That's outstanding. Well, we definitely really appreciate you growing. Please keep up growing. We love all growers, and without growers, I'm not sure where we'd be. So you guys take care. Have a great Cannabis Cup.
Thank you so much. You too. Awesome.
All right. Take care, man. All right, that's great. Love growers, man. We definitely love growers. Growers are the inspiration, one of the inspirations of this community, and we definitely want to keep going. It looks like we got a San Francisco Giant fan here. Dude, what's up, man? Did they beat the Dodgers the other night or what?
Yes, we did. Fuck the Dodgers.
God damn it. I hate it when the Giants beat the Dodgers. All right, but we'll talk about something else. This weekend, the High Times Cannabis Cup's going on. What are you most excited about?
I'm getting real stoned.
Yeah, are you a 420 or a 710?
420.
Right on, dude. Did you travel here, or is this your area?
I'm home.
Right on, dude. I love being here at the Cow Palace. I feel like I'm at a legendary concert place here. Did you ever come here and see any concerts?
No, I'm pretty young, so.
Right on, dude. So they closed this place down now? We can't have concerts anymore?
I'm not too sure.
Need to support music, dude. Get out there and see some live bands. All right, dude. Herb Thrasher here, 420 Radio, walking around. Who traveled here? Anyone travel? Where'd you guys travel from?
Nature's Kindness from Las Vegas, Nevada, man.
We're dude, that is freaking awesome.
Grow House production facility coming 2015. Come see us in Nevada, man. Best cannabis and extracts.
Website?
Nature's Kindness at Nature's Kindness LV.
There you go. All right, what are you most excited about here being here at the NorCal Medical Cannabis Cup this weekend?
The cannabis, of course. We want to free the plant any way we can. The solidarity is great. Every time we'll travel to support it. Every time we'll have some events in Vegas, and we hope the Cali love comes back, which we know it will.
Outstanding.
Epicenter, baby, come here.
Supporting 420 and 710.
Always, but more 710.
Outstanding. That's all right. We dig that. What's up, guys? What are you most excited about the Cannabis Cup this weekend besides getting high?
Well, the options to get high.
There you go.
You know,
Is that
I
what
think
you're
that's
gonna look for?
Oh, options. Life's about options, and I think you can't get much better than the Cannabis Cup when it comes to options. So.
Options really is a great word when it comes to our community and kind of pushing towards legalization. That's all we've ever wanted in it, is just the choice or the option to be able to choose the kinds of medicines that we want.
The freedom and the option. Yeah, the freedom of options, actually. Yeah, that's definitely a good way to look at it, I think.
That's right.
We should have legalized it. We should have been the first state to legalize it, but of course we're really behind. But that's okay. We're going to make it there. We're still working.
19?
Prop 19 next year, yeah.
Right on, man. We're definitely supporting you guys from Oregon, man. We'll be watching, and you guys keep from Oregon up there in Portland. Drove down here for this beautiful event and hang out with you guys. Luckily, we legalized it in November, and so hopefully you guys can maybe follow Colorado in our lead, and let's get this thing, because then we have Washington, Oregon, and California, and then we'll own the West.
That's right.
That's awesome, man. Pretty good, man. How you doing?
All right, man. Well, you guys take care. Thanks for talking to 420 Radio. All right, man. What's up, dude? What are you most excited about this weekend besides the weed?
I'm excited about getting a product I have out here.
Cool.
Getting in front of people. Yeah.
What kind of product you got?
We're taking the Fathead sort of idea of life-size decals. We're applying it to the cannabis industry, getting high-res photos of your favorite strains, favorite buds, glasswork, different artists who are kind of submersed in the cannabis culture and people look up to. Right now we're working with the Cottonmouth Kings who are performing today.
Fucking awesome, dude.
So, yeah, we've got some merch on their behalf and excited to get this in front of people, see what they think.
So you're all DIY right now, doing it yourself, trying to support something, bring a brand.
Actually, we're working in conjunction with American Cannabis Company, Inc. It's a publicly traded cannabis consulting firm, and just trying to get this idea break into the consumer market because right now it's all B2B.
Yeah, outstanding, dude. That's awesome. Well, good luck to your
Thank
company.
you very much.
You want to give a website real quick?
Yeah,
or?
dankwalls.com. Dankwalls.com.
Dude, you have a great cut, man, and maybe we'll see you around there. All right, man. What's going on, guys? You guys travel? Anyone travel? You guys from here? Travel? Anyone from here? You guys travel? What's up, dude? You look like you're ready to talk to 420 Radio. So are you 420 or 710 or both?
Dude, I'm both of them, man. Whatever's rocking.
Right on,
Whatever
right on.
we got.
So do you guys travel or are you from this area?
Yeah, we're from Chico.
Right on.
Come out here to hold it down, get stoned, have a good time, good vibes.
What's the vibe like in Chico, man? Do you guys got like a lot of support there? There's dispensaries, there's stores, or is it kind of bland?
There's a lot of pop-up little deliveries everywhere, but no stores where we can go in and actually see our medicine.
Are you guys looking at maybe legalizing this next year?
You know what? I'm happy with where it's at, man.
You like where it's at?
I haven't had a problem, so I'm going to keep it rolling.
Right on. Well, you guys definitely thank you so much for supporting High Times Medical Cup. You guys take care. What's up, dude?
How's it going,
Look
man?
at you already supporting the cup, man.
Already supporting, that's how we do it.
You ready to get in there? Did you travel or are you from here?
Nah, we traveled, man. We're actually from the Chico area, too.
Right on.
You know what I mean? Up and around that area.
Well, shit, what's going on in Chico? Maybe I need to go to Chico.
Don't go to Chico much. We're in Oroville, actually.
Yeah, we're in Orville. It's a little bit before Chico. We live up in the hills there.
A little cooler growing community there?
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully. We've had the helicopters over us, though. Guys hanging out with their telescopic lens on the cameras, hanging out the doors, taking pictures of us and such. Nothing you can do about it.
Just wave, right?
No, I hide from them, actually. I don't want them to take a picture of me.
There you go. Right on, right on. Yeah. Well, you guys definitely keep up the good work. It's all of us that's doing this together, whether we're growing, whether we're smoking.
Doing this for over 40 years now, we're the originals.
Is this your first cup?
Oh, no.
So you've been doing the cups. Did you go to Amsterdam too?
No, I don't. I don't think they want me to leave the country.
Right on. I dig it, dude. I dig it.
They don't want to give me a passport,
I understand, man. Well, you definitely keep up the good work, man. We appreciate it, dude. That's awesome stuff. What's up, dude? Where are you from?
Richmond.
Richmond, California or Oregon?
Richmond, California.
Right on, dude. So what are you guys most looking forward to besides the weed?
Just everything, all the festivities.
What about the music, man?
Yep, the concerts and everything. Yep, looking for everything.
You guys down with Still Pulse?
I've never heard of that, but you know what I'm saying.
Cottonmouth Kings are here today. You guys surely know the Cottonmouth Kings, right?
Yeah.
Down with them?
Yeah.
Down with 420 and 710, or what would you prefer?
Both of them.
Both?
Yeah, 710 mostly.
710.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, you guys have a great cup, man. Stay out of trouble in there, guys. What's up, guys? You guys want to talk? Do you guys travel?
No, I live in the Bay Area.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this your first cup?
Yeah, it is.
Outstanding, man. So what made you decide to come to this cup this weekend?
Because it was local and I hadn't been to one before.
Times are changing, and we've got to start supporting these events and start supporting the community more.
Yeah, medicine's changing, and
That's
I've been
right.
in the industry 27 years in traditional medicine, so it's time to cross over.
That's right. That's right. Outstanding. Well, thank you so much for supporting cannabis and the medical community and being out here in this day. It's going to be awesome. What's up, guys? How you doing? Did you guys travel? Humboldt, man, looking for somebody's traveling Humboldt, but Humboldt gets a special pass here. I'm from Alabama, and even in Alabama in the 80s, we knew that Humboldt was a special place. So besides, but we all know what's special about Humboldt, but besides the weed, what's cool about Humboldt?
Redwood trees and the rivers.
Right on. So a lot of environmental life, hanging out, camping, tenting, great area for that.
Oh, yeah.
Weather can be great. Kayaking, anything you want to do. You can do ocean, river,
surfing, ab diving,
biking.
Right on. What are you guys most excited about this weekend here? Hanging out,
Meeting some connections,
You guys
shopping.
strange shopping?
Maybe.
Right on. It's definitely a good place for strange shopping, these kind of events. That's one of the things that these events are definitely providing for us to be able to learn more about our medicine, because so many people out there have different kinds of medicine. Are you guys 420s or 710 or both?
420.
You too? Yeah. Right on. I'm 422. You guys take care, man. Have a great cup in there, man. We'll see you around in there. Take care. All right, Herb Thrasher, 420 Radio, out. What's up, dude? Finally, I was looking for somebody who's traveling. So where are you guys from?
Yo, Passaic, New Jersey.
Right on. So what brings you all the way out here to California besides the weed?
I mean, I came to the last Cup in San Bernardino in February, and I loved it.
It was off the hook, wasn't
oh, man. I enjoyed the hell out of that one.
Right on.
So I wanted to do it again.
Sir, do you think there will or should come a time for us to discuss the possibility of legalization, regulation, and control of all drugs, thereby doing away with the violent criminal market as well as a major source of funding for international terrorism? Thank you so much for your time, Mr. President.
Well, I think this is an entirely legitimate topic for debate.
Name the time and place, Mr. President. Radical Russ has been prepping for this debate full-time since 2005. The Russ Belville Show.
At Herbie's Cannabis Seeds, we pride ourselves on bringing you the best quality seeds from the world's most respected cannabis seed producers, all at the lowest online prices. You can find Herbie's Seeds at herbiesheadshop.com. All cannabis seeds are sold as souvenirs and as a means of preserving cannabis genetics. Herbie's Seeds in no way intends to condone, promote, or incite the use of illegal or controlled substances. We strongly urge all prospective customers to check their national laws prior to placing an order. Herbie's Seeds at herbiesheadshop.com. Proud sponsors of the Russ Belville Show and 420 Radio.
We must wage what I have called total war against public enemy number one.
I support a change in law to end federal criminal penalties for possession of up to 1 ounce of marijuana.
That marijuana, pot, grass, whatever you want to call it, is probably the most dangerous drug.
Some think there won't be room for them in jail. We'll make room.
I experimented with marijuana a time or two, and I didn't like it and didn't inhale.
One major responsibility is to encourage people to use less drugs.
Entirely legitimate topic for debate.
Radical Rant. All right, we've got more from the High Times Cannabis Cup with Lynette Shaw from MAM.
Inside the Cal Palace, it's just been 420. 420 just passed.
Yes, indeed.
But the lovely Lynette Shaw. Hi, Lynette.
Hi, Russ. It's wonderful to see you.
It's wonderful to see you, too. And we have been talking since back, even in my normal days, doing the podcast then.
Yes, indeed.
And we, of course, are one of the pioneers in the dispensary industry as it exists in California.
Yeah, yes.
Give people a little background on how you were one of the pioneers.
Yes. Well, I met Jack Hare in 1990, actually, and all of a sudden I wasn't crazy. I was right. Marijuana was good. And he sent me to 1991 Hall of Flowers, where I met Dennis Perone, Dr. Todd McUrea, Lyndon G. And I helped Casper Leach and Michael M. with all those early videos, because I was video crazy at the time, media crazy.
Back when you had to have big machines.
The big giant cameras and everything. Yeah, I was out there. Yeah, and that started me on this journey where I got hired into the first cannabis club in all history, with Dennis Perone's Compassion Club on Church Street. And then I opened up in Marin County because of the severe breast cancer and AIDS crisis in Marin County, where I'm from. My local hippie government, of Fairfax, where a lot of the Grateful Dead family settled, decided after we passed 215 in California, with 78% yes in Marin County and 85% yes in the town of Fairfax in Marin County, that they wanted to codify and come up with a social model license. So we invented the first licensed dispensary system in history in 1997.
Wow, just shortly after.
Shortly after 215 passed. I held the only license to sell pot for 8 years in the nation.
Wow.
Now, they didn't like that much, though. In 1998, 6 of us got sued by President Clinton and Janet Reno, but I was the only one that had an actual license, gone through the municipal law process and negotiated with the state of California, was exempted from sales tax at the time, and all this stuff. It was a big deal. So I had the right to appeal. So I appealed this lawsuit, which ended up in a civil injunction. We appealed it because we discovered that when you're in civil court, you cannot be raided in criminal charges because of double jeopardy of the Constitution. Right. So as long as we kept that civil lawsuit alive, they could not raid us. So we stayed We stayed open for 15 years with this thing dangling over my head and the whole thing. We proved the licensed dispensary system with regulations, with oversight, and transparency financially and security for the medical records. It all worked. And so I'm the founding mother.
There you go. So in this time that you're fighting a civil suit, meanwhile, the rest of the industry is starting to churn up.
Now, yeah, for a while everybody got raided except for me, and we couldn't figure out why. But I was in litigation.
Yes.
Everybody got raided from 97, 98, 99, 2000. You know, for years and years and years, raids, and no one did licenses. I had the only license. But we had peace there. We had marijuana peace, and it worked. We had thousands of people come through those little doors. Sure. You know, so after all this time, I even campaigned for Obama. I met his sister during the first campaign, and she swore that her brother would stand behind medical marijuana in the dispensary system. So I thought we were safe. Yay, okay. In 2011, they attacked me. The IRS took away all my tax deductions after 15 years. The DOJ sent a federal treasury agent to the Bank of America next door and threatened to lose their license unless they got rid of me. I was audited. I was torn apart, and then they took my landlord's land because they could not figure out how to close me by civil suing me because I had this license, but they took my landlord's land. The only such action in the nation where a licensed dispensary with a sterling reputation, audited constantly, where the landlord actually lost his property. And and he was the only such landlord that did lose his property. And eventually he did get it back, but he had to sign off on it and swear to never rent to me ever again, not sue the government or whatever, just give me my, poor guy. So we filed a lawsuit on June 9th. This has been 3.5 years. The feds were following me so much. I disappeared to LA, and that was good. I did music, and I found a boyfriend. For the first time in a long time. He's a wild one. I even imagine that. I only like the big fishes. He's a big fish, you know. But so that was good. But no one wanted to work with me because the feds fucked me up. Totally ruined everything they could, and I owed millions of dollars, right? So I haven't been able to work. I've been able to do little volunteer things here and there, but we filed a lawsuit on June 9th. And we served the U.S. attorney, the one who came after me first, and the judge. And we asked them to dissolve the civil injunction because I need to go back to work.
And this civil injunction is them saying you can't work in the marijuana field.
Ever again for the rest of my life anywhere in the nation.
Yeah. And people hearing that, they're going, well, now come on. But Alex White in South Dakota, he's the hemp farmer there with the Obama suit.
Yes.
And he's under a similar deal.
Right.
They're looking at legalizing industrial hemp in South Dakota, and there's one person who can't get involved, and it's him.
Yes.
Yes, these things really happen.
Yes, it really happened, and it happened to me first, and it worked. They crushed me, and I'm the founding mother, but they only crushed one woman. It didn't stop anything except me.
I know, look around.
Yeah, and so I feel like this is my God. This is my legacy. These are my godchildren. Yes. Every dispensary is my godchild. And I'm very proud of that. And the town of Fairfax sent a formal letter to the feds asking them to release me and to allow me to reopen in Fairfax. So and I got 2 letters of commendation from a board of supervisors. Two different Supervisor Rice and Supervisor Arnold sent me letters of commendation for my case. So it's pretty strong. Plus, they don't have any money to prosecute, and they took away my Social Security savings of my lifetime to boot. So what else do they want?
Don't ask.
I never had kids, so you can't take that.
It seems so odd that you're in a city that's on your side, and a county that's overwhelmingly for.
Yeah. Yes.
But Washington, D.C. doesn't like it. So
yeah.
They got to come across country.
They had to come beat me up for 15 years. But and also, I did have an escape valve. I was approached by the DOJ agent, the DEA agent, and the IRS agent Because if I had just simply given up everybody's names, addresses, and garden locations, they would have gone easy on me.
Oh, I see.
Many times they pressure me. Many times.
Sure.
You know, so obviously I gave up everything instead.
Wow.
So these are all my godchildren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have a smile on your face.
Well, they might let me go, you know.
Are you still under any threat of being jailed?
If I tried to open up a dispensary or work for someone's dispensary on a payroll or act as a consultant where they could, and I get a paycheck.
Yeah.
With I'm flagged. My social security number is flagged.
Sure.
You know.
You're on the no-fly list.
Oh Lord,
You're
ever.
on the no hire list.
No hire list.
Like all that. That's
And, and I'm too young to reach. I'm like not old enough to
But this
qualify,
wouldn't stop you
not
from,
young enough.
Well, getting a cubicle job or pumping gas or something.
They're 100% garnishment of any wages.
Oh, well, so then
And 100% garnishment of any bank accounts. No one else has gotten this, so it's unconstitutional.
So
What happened to me shouldn't have happened to me or anyone else, but it only happened to me because I invented the licensed dispensary system with regulations that worked.
So, fighting?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! What did
Lawyers working on this?
Yes, bless their hearts. They've been doing it. We have no money, but we opened up a GoFundMe thing. Can I say this here? Oh, good.
That's why we're here.
Okay, www.gofundme.com/reopen MAM, which is the Marin Alliance for Medical Marijuana.
See, I just did an interview with Wham, and now I'm speaking with Wham.
Wham, yeah. MAM, then Wham.
Equal opportunity, men, women, Wham, Bam.
Well, that's true. It's the women who've done all the heavy lifting, you're telling me?
No argument here. I'm in this job right now thanks to strong female leadership.
Excellent. Well, you know, you're my friend, and I've always loved you, and I think you do wonderful work, and thanks for supporting me, you know.
I support you any way I can. If I had a salary to pay it, you could work for a radio guy. That wouldn't be marijuana.
That's true.
If it's 420 radio with pot leaf.
Oh, that could be trouble, you see?
See how it is?
So 2 more weeks, actually, we're recording this on the 20th of June.
Yes.
Right, so July 9th, we're going to they must respond in some way. They could cut me loose or say, let's go. So Monday, July 13th, we're having a press conference for the reveal.
All right.
Because we'll know exactly what's going on. And I think what happens to me, as always happens to everybody else. So if they let me go, I think that's a good sign.
Send the press release my way.
Absolutely.
It's on the Monday news.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's really important.
2016, moving toward legalization. Can you be involved in activism? Can you be involved in getting signatures?
I'll know soon.
Yeah, I mean, is that something?
I'll know soon.
Yeah.
I did the first interview with you in Denver.
Right.
That was my first interview in 3 years, was with you. Because the feds were on my ass. They followed me all the way to Bakersfield where the 4th district stops, 9th stops and 4th starts.
Okay.
Different circuit.
Okay.
That's why I was able to flee to Los Angeles and just disappear.
Wow.
You know? I had to, and I couldn't take it anymore. And I lost everything and rented out my house and left. Because they were sitting outside my house for months after they took my club. But I was never arrested.
No.
No.
Just watched. That's their having it bankrupted.
Yeah. You know.
All right. Well, then you need any more reason why.
Well, that's why I started a rock and roll band.
Oh, so okay.
Now this is probably why I'm smiling so much, other than the fact that I do have a nice boyfriend that I like.
Yes, yes. What does he play?
He is actually a rap star.
Okay.
And that's all I can say.
All right. Fine.
But and I'm a blues singer, and I do rock and roll. In fact, which I don't know if I told you about it.
I think you did because we both had a similar background.
Right. I'm John Belushi's long-lost protege and former member of the Blues Brothers band for 3 months.
Okay.
He died 5 days before my contract with Atlantic.
Oh.
And I was in my early 20s, and I ran off from Hollywood and walked away from rock and roll because I was so brokenhearted I couldn't. I mean, I was on the magic carpet with the best band in the world, and I'm a hell of a singer. And then John fucking dies,
Yeah.
and no one wants to hear the blues anymore, and my gig is gone, and everything's all to hell. So I went back to college and studied classical music and jazz instead and gave up rock and roll.
Okay.
But I'm still a hell of a singer. And I got involved with this. I was very depressed by this and a lot of other things that happened. So I found the medical marijuana movement and got myself involved in that rather than my professional career, which would have been a big job, you know, touring the world with these big bands and stuff.
Sure.
So because I didn't burn out, I still have a world-class voice, and I feel like singing, and I have a lot of time on my hands since I'm unemployable.
And what you've been through.
Yeah.
Severe blues cred.
Yeah. I got blues cred for real.
Oh, I'm so sad. We believe you.
And damn, they were after me too, yeah. I had this really funny song called Run, Bluesetta, Run.
Yeah.
Hard to hit a moving target. But I'm back, and I got this really cool little band. We're playing a free concert in Berkeley on July 11th at Martin Luther King Park for marijuana legalization rally, of course. And I've been playing around Marin, just warming up, because ain't nobody heard a voice like Bluesetta's, and it's real good.
What's the name of the band?
Bluesetta Band. Yeah, because I'm Bluesetta Blues. Actually, I was slated to be baby sister Bluesetta Blues of the blues. Yeah, Jolia Jake's baby sister.
Yeah, I think that it got a whole lot better than Blues Brothers 2000.
Yeah, well, I would like to think so. Especially since they were going to record some of my original music with the band, with Jerry Wexler producing. And it was a big deal.
See, I grew up listening to that music, and John Belushi was like a childhood idol of mine, which really, looking back, 7-year-olds should not idolize John Belushi.
True.
But
he was a bad boy.
Give you some idea.
He was funny. He was brilliant. He was kind. He knew every single thing that was going on in the room. He could drop in and out of character, but he preferred to stay deep in character. And he told me he thought I was one of the best singers in the world and was honored to have discovered me. You know, and then I couldn't sing. You know, so now I feel like singing. It's only been 30 years.
Why not?
Yeah, and I definitely got my blues cred, like you say. So Bluesetta Band, we're starting to play around a little bit here, and I have other versions of other bands like do Hemp Fest and stuff like that. But this is I'm over the top now, you know. Just
Get me an MP3, we'll play it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my new drummer Jake is badass. He's got a recording studio and everything.
Yeah.
And so also, if you come into Marin County, we've got a wonderful recording studio available anytime.
Very nice.
Yeah. So this is good.
Lynette Shaw, one of the pioneers, Ma'am.
Yeah, Marin Alliance, reopened MAM, M-A-M-M, Marin Alliance for Medical Marijuana. And it's been an honor just, working with you and knowing that you're there, man.
Well, the honor's all mine. You're the one who
Everybody, think good thoughts. Yeah, just think good thoughts, yeah. And hey, they're going to let me go. They don't want to beat me up anymore in public. Yeah, they're going to let me go.
There's an election coming.
Yeah. Free the witch. Stop burning the witch. Yeah, okay, thanks. You're welcome.
Most Colorado politicians had opposed legalization.
The question looming over Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, now what?
Our voters want marijuana to be regulated, like alcohol.
And that's the plan. On January 1st, this Iraq war vet made the first legal purchase.
All right, sorry for that extra little bit of clip there. I had 15 seconds that wasn't filled in as we had to scramble around the Doug Fine interview, but that was Lynette Shaw, the founder of the Marin Alliance for Medical Marijuana, also known as Bluesetta. That was fun stuff to learn. All right, coming up in hour 2, we've got the highlights from the Senate hearing on cannabidiol, featuring National Institutes of Drug Abuse, the Food and Drug Administration, the Drug Enforcement Administration, and of course, Kevin Sabet. It's worth listening to this just for Senator Booker's slapdown of Kevin Sabet, if nothing else. Stay tuned, learn a lot about how your government is working, or trying to work, on freeing the weed. That's all the time we got for hour 1. Thanks for joining us. I'm Radical Russ. Until next time, take care of each other, tokers.
This is the Russ Belville Show. The Russ Belville Show is blogging and podcasting daily at radicalruss.com.
You take a seed, you plant it, you grow it, you dry it, you roll it, you smoke it. You take a seed, you plant it,